Hey guys, it's Dr. Kirby here, and we're back with another video. In today's video, this is a TFT video, and today I just want to showcase this comp that has, as you can see from the graph, let's see what the audience thinks. That I've been climbing a lot with, and it is the Cho Bitem Bruiser Reroll 6, whatever, Cassiopeia carry comp. Now, if this isn't proof enough, we can go to my match history. And okay, I did vanquishers there randomly. As you can see, okay, that's Warwick. As you can see, Cass here, Cass is here, Cass is here, Cass. I tried the Zon build once just to check it out. It was Slay. I can add that to my repertoire. Cass is here, Cass. I did Invokers, Cass. Like, I've been, consistently winning. Look, 4, 2, 4, 3, 2. This was different. I was contested. 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 2, 4. Like, it's mostly top 4s, right? And if you want to go even further with the statistics, as you can see, I have an average rank about 3.50 with this comp. The Bruiser comp 3.54, 3.50, and all that nature. And I discovered this comp, believe it or not, with let's see, in Mobalytics. Honestly, Mobalytics, it was literally here. I was like, okay. I thought it was weak now, but I guess something happened. So this is what you gotta do. It's all in this Mobalytics app or on the website if you don't have the app. So obviously what you have to do is reroll for Cho Gath, Renekton, and Cassiopeia, maybe even Milio in the early game before you even transfer to, if you want to transfer before Rise. So there's that. All the instructions are here. I'm not gonna dive deep into the instructions because if you're new to TFT, you can self-learn it. I just want to get into the gameplay that I have recorded before this started. So yeah, let's go on to the recording. So now we are here in the match that I recorded like a couple of days ago. And obviously we opened up with Cassiopeia, which is Slay. Cassiopeia is the one that I need. As you can see here with the Mobalytics app, I can actually do a quick check without alt tabbing or go through my second monitor and do something else on the second monitor. Also notice there's no sound because I thought I was recording without the background music because I was playing with my Spotify. So I decided to do that. Immediately we see a Renekton, 2 of them. Obviously you're gonna pair that. We also got a Rek'Sai for the 2 bruisers, but it's important to, I think the more powerful early early trade is, I'm really bad at explaining because it's like my first TFT video, but whatever. I think the most important early trade is Shurima because it gives that Ascension power-esque, obviously, and we want that. Oh, if you're wondering what legend you're gonna take, I don't want to be generic, but you have to take TF. I am so sorry. So yeah, TF is the one that you have to pick. As you can see, we got already 2 copies of Cho Gath, and it's really good to get Cho Gath early, especially get him into 2-star before 2-1, so that you have that advantage that you can get that stacking up with his ability. Now, well, we're gonna skip this part. Now we got some good components. I don't remember if I'm gonna slam them immediately to cast. I think I do. As you can see, I didn't have Earth. I didn't have Earth. I didn't have TF because this was the first time I actually did the comp. So we got another Cho Gath, and then with the Dreaming Pool map, we got another Vi, or we got a Vi. That means in due time we can actually pivot to 4 bruisers without Cassiopeia, but we need that damaging Cassiopeia. That's why she's the main carry of the team comp. That's why she's always the star, and it's not that hard if you're new to TFT to do this comp like this. I would recommend just doing 1 comp before pivoting to other comps. That's what I did when I started learning, because you're learning the other stuff like econ, priority, etc, contesting, searching. Obviously in this game I didn't really scout. I didn't scout the players and what are they doing, but I know when I noticed that there's nothing, I don't have dupes of the champs that I want. Like, Cho Gath's not here. Like, where is she? I would immediately like guess like, oh, someone's doing it, and I was right. There was like 3 people or 4 people doing Bruiser, Cassiopeia reroll vibes. So you know, there's that. Oh, I'm gonna burp. Ooh, disgusting. So for this comp, you don't really level up to 4. Obviously, whenever you're doing a 1-cost reroll, if you're new, you're always wanting to um gain gold, and before 3-1 or before 3-1, before you turn level 5, you're gonna have to roll down your gold to around 30 and then stabilize so that you can build back up that 50, and then you roll down to 50 gold each round until you get the 3 stars, the 3 stars, or 4 if you count Milio. You're not gonna spend your money on levels until you get all those 3 to 4 3-star champions, because that's what's important. You may win early and then you may lose in the mid game, but it's important just to save your money because your money is equal to HP. HP. So make sure you don't waste too much HP. Wait, don't waste too much gold. So that you can stable up with your HP later on. You can use the gold that you have earned to save your life. I don't know if that's good at explaining. I'm not used to explaining videos in TFT, so if you're casual and you get what I'm saying, slay. But my viewers are Wild Rift, so they might get confused on what they're trying to say. So yeah, but I digress. I was gonna make this video actually a tutorial video, but I feel like I'm not the one to be teaching TFT. There's a lot of talented, educated people, way more than me, that are more capable of the brand. So I would go for them than me. In Wild Rift, yes, but in other things, no. So we got a Milio and we got level 4. That means I can actually do a 2 Invoker, 2 Bruiser, and 2 Shurima combo. Now, it may be less units, but the traits are giving, right? So that's what's important. You don't have to really put, I don't like seeing 3 out of 4 Bruisers. I want to see 4 out of 4 Bruisers, like that. So you have to decide on which one you're going to place. I could have sacrificed Milio and Renekton, but Renekton is 2-star and the Rek'Sai is 1-star. Like that, your priorities. You have to think about it. Also, Invoker is good for Cassiopeia because they give the trait where there's 5 mana increase for all in the team, I think. If it was different, if Rek'Sai was 3-star, I would have swapped Milio with like a Vel'Koz or a, what's his name? Malzahar. I had to think. And then make it a void match. But later on in this comp, you will see me scroll down to the Mobalytics overlay app. And I'll be like, okay, around level 6, you can do that void thing that I was talking about. So yeah. Now, considering we're around 3rd, we don't have priority with what we want. Now, if you have the TF trait, you can actually take whatever you want and then let the gacha gamble for you, and get the item you want. And every time, if you look at my history on lolchess.gg, I do essentially get the builds at the end for Cass and Cho and maybe even Renekton, because those are your 3 item makers, item holders. So yeah, and recently I just started making Milio a 3-star because I'm like, oh, this kid's popping off, kicking them balls. There's that. As you can see, I already have 2 out of 3 items that I need for Cass, and the hard part is the blue buff. Since blue buff or tier, I'm gonna burp again. I'm burping because I'm speaking in the air. Anyway, so we're gonna get some Tear of the Goddesses, which is important. It's a highly contested item. It builds into redemption as well for Cho Gath, as you can see from the overlay on the top here. Hair. You can see me hovering. Oh no, I'm not hovering there. Here. So yeah, usually I succeed with getting 2 out of the 3 carries, Cho Gath, Renekton, and Cassiopeia, to get to their items. I think I leave out Renekton. I've also seen people do 3-star what's her name, Rek'Sai, but I barely do it because I'm bad at item efficiency. The fact that I won this with Earth, because I was expecting like a void comp with the emblems and stuff. If I had Pandora's box, I would have gotten a better win, or better outcome, easier outcome. So yeah, so now I'm just vibing. We can just skip this because there's nothing really to. How do I skip? How do you skip? That's the volume. Okay, let's fight. As you can see, this is how TFT works if you're new to TFT. You're just gonna have to wait for the right moment. Majority of the parts of the game, sometimes they're just waiting because there's a certain point when you have enough gold, that's when you actually do a certain like, okay, action or even like PvE rounds. You see this Krug icon? These are the PvP rounds and they give you items or gold, and that's the make or break of like your next move. If you get lucky with high rolls and stuff, high roll meaning like in the next roll you get the one you want, one in a million chance, that means you can actually spend your gold and level up, move on. But in this case, we really still need to get 3-star. I'm not gonna level up or move anything, waste anything until I get that those three champions to be 3-star. And that's really hard when I started off playing TFT because I didn't really get taught that, just watching videos on YouTube. That's why I said like I'm not the one to teach TFT since I'm only gold 2, top 25% in the world, which is cute, but it's not master. So yeah, as you can see here now, like I said, again, research online to learn TFT and then play with friends for fun. There's also other modes in TFT like hyper roll and double up, which is duos. So judging from what we got from the Krug round, there's 2 items here. Now these 2 items are very important. Yes, good job me. I'm gonna put on the Dragon Claw, and then we need another. I don't know why I spent my gold here. I think I'm rolling down to 30. Oh, because it's almost time for level 5. See, at 3-1, you're gonna be level 5 in the next round, and your chances here at the bottom, you see that 55%, it will increase to around like 40 something, so you need to keep on rolling. I'm trying to find some copies. I'm so slow. I should be way more faster than this because I'm not using hotkeys. But anyways, for Cho Gath items, the Bramble Vest, which is 2 plot whatever plot armors, and then the Dragon's Claw, which gives him more health and magic resist slay. And then Redemption. Redemption is my favorite item at the moment because of the healing and the tankiness and the mana that it gives Cho Gath. And at a certain point, he can go up to 7,000 health, and you're effed. Unless you have Vanquishers with Giant Slayers, you can actually die. I think the only one who can beat this is Jinx. Now pause. As you can see, we got. What did we get? Come on, me. I didn't really pause much there. As you can see, my eye immediately went to golden ticket because if you're doing these types of comps, every time you get if you get a 50% refresh, which I've gotten a lot of refreshes with this for free, and I didn't spend gold. This is the key, girl. Maybe there's something better, but nothing can beat golden ticket when you're doing this specific comp. You know. Also, I don't get those. I just downloaded Mobile Links at the time I recorded this, so I really got confused with all these statistics and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, everything is looking good at this point on. A lot of people, I'm actually first. I didn't even realize that. But a lot of people are spending their gold just to get to the breakpoints, like level 8, and then getting items. But the problem is, they have a lot of units, but they're all 1-star. I can beat I'm level 6 and I can beat a level 9 comp because they're not really itemized nor 2-starred. So that's why gold is important. As I always say, I remember I was so bad at earning gold and leveling went to level. At this was just, I think this year was the year like, or maybe last year was like, I get it now, I'm making sense, you know. And I don't even watch much creators unless it's like a cool comp, you know, like a cool reroll comp that no one tries, you know. And I think this is a good comp to do in a meta where it's TF based, because I beat TF comps with this, and this is very sleeper. It's popular now, at least when I'm reaching high ranks, when I'm gonna reach platinum. But yeah, it's not popular, not that popular. I mean, TF is still the one. So if you're wondering what about the other units like Rek'Sai, Vi, or maybe Sejuani, will those be 3-star? No, because some of these characters are good 2-star as itself. Whenever based on the types or sorry, rarities, they're a little weaker. A 3-star common or 1 cost is weaker than a 5-star or even 2-star 3 a 2 cost 3-star. You know what I'm saying? They have a higher stat value, and I've seen it. I've seen it. Milio, this invoker, might have 20 armor at max rank or at 3 stars, but Rise at with the 5 cost, this one over here, the blue guy, he probably has 50. I'm just guessing, I didn't ever check, but he might have 50 at 3 stars, like that. Even if he's an invoker and he's a mage, he's still probably strong because that's how the units are built. Higher cost meaning better stats. Durr. That's why sometimes back in TFT, thank God we're not there anymore. Most the comps back in then were just 2 stars, and then they just rely on the 4 cost carries. We don't really get 4 cost carries as much now, maybe Azir or Zaya, Nyla, Sejuani, Jarvan. Ugh, like that, you know. So those were the days. But now it's like 2 costs, 3 costs, 1 cost, which is good. I like the reroll era. A lot of people hate the meta right now, but I like the reroll meta. But there's just no flexibility, no variety from what I heard from what people said. So, you know. Okay, so we picked up a. Okay, I'm probably gonna. I don't. Ooh. Now I don't have Pandora's items, which rerolls the items for me. If I had that, this would have been something else. I would have waited a different round and, you know, replace it. I would have put the chain vest on the Cho Gath, wait for it to reroll to another chain vest so I can get the Bramble vest. As you can see here, we are still level 5 and we are trying to find more duplicates of... Oh, am I going to do something wild here? I have 2 champion duplicators. I could use that on Cho Gath, but we're still level 5, so we only have a 45% chance of finding it. That's still a lot. As you can see, the ratio gets more and more later on. At level 7, epics will pop up more at 15% rather than 2% at level 5. So, you know, that's how it's done. Yeah. Okay, I'm winning every round here. I'm still healthy. But later on in this match, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's going to be a point where I'm going to lose, and that's fine. I've watched a video from Mismatch Socks or something, TFT Academy, and there's a thing called strategic griefing, where even if you're winning early, you could lose later on, and that's fine because people get ahead of themselves when, you know, they have a lead, and if you're patient, it might not be a problem for you. As you can see, I don't care anymore. I'm just trying to get that Cho Gath, and I got him. At this point, I have to roll 2 6, but I don't want to spend my gold, so I'm just gonna try, and it's better to reroll for me, at least now that I'm aware, to roll at least around 80 gold so that I still have some gold, like 30 gold left to reroll for stuff, and then stabilize and gain that money back by win streaking. But yeah, all these little things are if you're a Wild Rift player, you get confused. It is confusing. So take your time with it. Just play some normal. It's a chill game, you know. I've been playing for what, set 5 or set 6? I think I started playing set 5.5, which is around what, 2021 mid. I remember Arcane was out, so there's that. Also, make use of these PvE rounds. I usually spend my gold here at this point whenever there's a PvP round, but you know, if I get a lot of gold in these rounds and I didn't spend my gold, I would have had 80 gold by the end of this. You know, that's the power of econ, yo. If you guys don't know what econ is, if you hover around that gold, the money, the 45, you can actually see it. Oh, also I forgot, this is on mobile. So my mobile players, hey, my Wilder family, you can play this too. And the UI is very similar, so you know, it's not that hard. There's also a team planner, which is being covered up by the overlay. Also, as you can see, the Mobalytics app has some guidelines, you know. Slow roll, I mentioned this, 3-star Cho Gath, Renekton, and Cassiopeia. Slow roll meaning like roll down to 50 gold only and then don't go under it until you find the 3 stars, and then at level 5 make sure you go to 6 after you 3-star the Cho Gath. There's a team planner on the back of this. You see that penguin where Kale's portrait is on the bottom? That's a reminder like, oh, you have to pick this unit up. That's good. If you're not using the Mobalytics app, you can actually just use that, or you can use both. I could have actually moved this overlay, swap it around here, and put the team planner up there so that you can edit on the fly, because people don't really People just use it for just like, oh, I'm gonna do this comp, but you can actually mix on the fly over here. Oh, look at me being a cunty bitch. Look at that. Look at me with my emotes. Why was this person a B? Oh, maybe because they got eliminated. Yeah, they got eliminated. They're welcome. So now it is okay. So now this is where it gets juicy. Earth grab bag, ancient archives. Okay, no, I skipped that. This is the one. I knew I was winning when I saw that. Cybernetic bulk. I'm surprised they didn't pick cybernetic bulk. Oh my gosh, stupid me. Cybernetic bulk is a really good a trait, and I didn't pick it. Please don't make this mistake. I was a baby. I was a baby 2 days ago. Cybernetic bulk 3 is really good for the bruiser comp, especially when they scale off of health. Why didn't I pick it? Pass me. Oh my gosh, I guess I wanted the items. That's why I didn't pick it. Girl, you're so stupid. This is why the losing streak started. I think at this point on, I'm gonna say it, there was a losing streak here. But I bounced back, girl, and we will see how I did it. So look at that. Wait, pause the video. You can see, look how many tank items are there. I can make well, I don't have, yeah, you know what did I make? I can make the gargoyle stone plate one for Renekton because he recommends it, even though it's not there on the Mobilytics app. It doesn't mean just because it's not there doesn't mean you have to follow, right? Also, I forgot to mention I added in a Vel'Koz for the void thing that I mentioned in the mid game. Why didn't I mention that earlier? I talked too much. See, you see that helmet? That's the team planner for the game. I'm trying to like fiddle with this. I don't know why because I'm so confused. But yeah, Slay Girl. So yeah. Oh, this is the point where I started losing. Look. The reason why I'm losing is one, I don't have a blue buff for Cassiopeia. The blue buff is very important, but like I said, it's a very, very high demanded component because it builds off redemption, Knight's Vow. What's that one? Knight's Vow, blue buff, Shojin, Archangel Staff, everything. It's the key, girl. It even builds into, if you have a spatula, which a spatula gives you like a trait of a different type. Example, it gives you like a bruiser or something, whatever. That builds you sorcery, I think, the sorcery trait. And sorcery is very popular, but I never play it. So I'm not gonna say anything. So yeah. Now this is the point where I started losing. And it's a given because I'm not really making sense. For example, some people already have items, like some people already have like their items down for their carries and their tanks, and I'm still in limbo. Look at Cassiopeia. Poor Cassiopeia doesn't have a blue buff. Poor Cho Gath is not fully itemized. Poor Renekton doesn't even have an item, and that's really bad because then the higher tier units who are 2-star are gonna do more better against you. That's why sometimes a 1-star 1 cost is good. Oh, a 3-star 1 cost is good if you have the items because you're gonna flop Tina. But I'm still first, and this is a dangerous thing to be. You're first place. You can't get that Scion, which I need for my 6 bruisers. You know, people are going to take advantage of that immediately. The first person took it. So, yeah, this is the danger zone when you're getting a lose streak, but you're still first, and there's nothing to do. You have to turn that situation around, right? Yeah, and these people are really good. It's getting harder. It's getting harder. I noticed it. I'm like, oh god. I did peak Platinum 4. And I'm trying to aim for Diamond 4 this set. And then maybe at set 10, Master. You know, like that. Like baby steps. Because I always peak Gold no matter what. But I don't mind peaking, you know, I further bettering myself. That's what I'm saying. What else? What did I get? Okay, I can build the Brambles vest. Come on, me. Why am I like on confusion? Okay. Build the Bramble. Build the Bramble. Wow, I hate myself. Why aren't you building the Bramble? Why am I just on standby like that? See, it's different now when I have the Pandora's items because it shuffles per round, like per, you know, round. So I really need to like build the item on. Why am I so chill with it? Girl. As you can see, look at this enemy Cho Gath. He's built up. Look. And he has more health. He doesn't even have cybernetic bulk. Look at that. Oh, oh boy. That's scary. I honestly thought he was gonna win. Um, but yeah, I'm really not. That's another important rule I forgot to mention. If you're new and you're learning, try your best to slam items because you could win and win streak. You may not have the carousel priority, but at least you're winning for gold. You're win streaking for gold. That's the important thing. Why aren't you putting the items on? My gosh. But yeah, this is one of my faults at the time, and you can see some lag because I was fiddling with the second monitor. But yeah, why am I so doubtful? Just do it, girl. This is not me now. When you're confident with your comp, you can do anything. So, um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna win this, right? I think the scariest thing that this comp gets countered by is Cassante alone. Cassante kicks you off the map, and that's dangerous. Also Mordekaiser. Yep, that Mordekaiser is scary as well. Especially Mordekaiser with like a rapid fire cannon, and then, you know, like Harvester, like all those items. That's a little scary. Okay, now we're in a Raptors round. I need to make use of myself here. I need to be... Ooh, my money management was not good a few days ago. When it comes to this comp at least. Whenever I'm confident with a comp, I know what it's gonna be. But when you're learning, like I tried Vanquisher again. I was so confused. I don't know when to pivot. I don't know when to, you know, who to be a placeholder for the items, etc, etc. I tried Jinx Zon reroll. That was so fun. I love that one. I went second place on that one, if you look at my history. So yeah. Okay, I got my blue buff, thank goodness. And how did I get here? I need to focus on itemizing the Cho Gath and the Renekton. But by the way, if you don't have any damage items, just put it on. Just make tank items. It's so much better. As you can see, we got the Bramble Vest. And now I need to take that tier. Why did I take that? Oh, now I'm gonna make him my carry. Okay. I think I give that, I think that Negatron Cloak and that Rod of Ages goes to Renekton because it's in this core build. I have two types of tanks, the really tanky one and the one that's a damage dealer. That's why Renekton has a Sunfire Cape, which burns a percent health or a certain amount of health, and then Ionic Spark, which is the blue one on the right, which gives him, what's that word? Shred. The shred is there if you see some, like, oh, it's gone. You can't see it, but it's there. So yeah. Also, it doesn't matter if you didn't get first. In TFT, you win with 4. And I've been always getting 3, 3, 2, 4, 3. The only times I've won were like 2. And I got 2 first places yesterday. I was like, thank God. The only reason why I'm doing this because I came back to do the World's Pass for Seraphine. That's it. Can you imagine? And I got I luck. Well, where did I get that? I'm not paying attention to the video. Now I have 6 bruisers. The only thing we're waiting for now is the, what's her name? Rise. Rise is your last champ to put in this comp, and you fully did the comp correctly. But for now it's not there. Let's see. I wonder if I'm gonna get redemption through the dragon treasure there. If I do, then I'm lucky. At this point now, I need to just keep what's the word? I need to keep this win streak so I have more money. That's the goal. Whenever you're in this situation, when you actually gotta win, you need to maintain that win. What are you gonna do to make that win? I try my best to reposition, but it's really hard sometimes, and there's some aspects of TFT that I forget a lot. Like at this point, since we're coming down to the wire, coming down the pike, coming down the pipe, I need to start scouting. You see those like swords going down? Those are the ones who I might fight. So it's better to scout those ahead and prepare the positioning, because sometimes they don't counter position. Ariana Grande, right? Good album. So yeah, at this rank, when you're diamond, I think they start looking at you. So, you know, be careful. I'm trying my best to find. Now this is the stupid part. I should not spend my gold like that. I should at least get 50. I know oh, there's a rice. I know I have 50. What do you call this? I know I have the 50% chance with the golden ticket, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be a bitch about it. You know what I mean? At least get money because there I might want to push for level 9 or something like that. Thankfully, we got, yeah, we're coming back up the pike. With Rice here, I might remove the Vel'Koz. Now, either I need that Shojin. I was eyeing that Shojin. Either, if I don't get the Shojin, I would have gotten the Vel'Koz one with the armor. This one behind that. Yeah. I would have gotten that one. But I didn't. The Gargoyle Stone Plate. It's hard to remember these items, I swear. And these are all League items. Just saying. But yeah, I don't know if these are coming for Waldorf. Sorry, Waldorf peoples, I'm confused. So what did I get in the end? I did go for the Shojin. I guess it's a good item for Rice, especially as an invoker. And Rice has a really good passive where, depending on your region that you're in, which is this, I'm in Ionia right now. It changes Rice's abilities, you know. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to find a copy of Rise. It would have been so much better if I had more than 50 gold, because I wouldn't feel guilty. And if I don't find it, might as well push to 9, put that Vel'Koz back on, get the Void for an extra tank unit in the front. Or I could put that Cassante there. As you can see, I'm trying to find my... I'm trying to find the Rise. I'm like, where is he? Like, it's crazy. Ooh, Renekton is still tanking. Ooh, you know, I kind of effed up when my Cho Gath is not giving. So yeah, but good thing Cass was positioned properly. And as you can see, since I'm in Ionia, the... what do you call this? The Rise is healing us because that tree pops up at the back and then it heals us. So, you know. There's that. Someone actually got a 2-star Rise out of that thing. Yeah, again, if you're watching this video and you're a TFT vet, I am not scouting at all, which is a big flaw that I need to work on. You know, now that I'm almost at plat, I'm like, oh, these people are gonna get smart. And I do get scouted a lot for this comp now. Like, I do get contested for this comp, and it's really hard for me to pivot, switch. So, you know, it is what it is, girl. But yeah, if you're watching this still, make sure you guys subscribe for more content. You know, I mostly do Wild Rift, League of Legends, TFT, and sides games that I like. You know, I have the Tekken 8 beta ready to play after this recording, so I might do videos there. I just wanted to post a TFT video now, then not regret it, so I don't regret it in the future. You know, I shouldn't hesitate like that, you know. I don't know if I make it to 4th. I don't remember the recording, because it looks like I'm going 5th. Looks like I'm going 5th in this situation. I don't know. I hope a miracle happens here. See how important, like, tank items are. You know, tank items are really important for your front line. Look at the lacking. If I scout right now, everyone has good front line. You know, just because you have a 3-star 1 cost doesn't mean it's good. You know, if I gotten the items for Cho Gath early, he would have stacked so much and he would have gotten more health. You know, I feel like I only have around 5,000 health there. I've gotten 6,500 health sometimes. That means on a good day, you know. But to be honest, the more I play this comp, because I always get lucky. I always get the Cass. I always get the Renekton. I always get the Cho Gath early. I'm kind of getting bored of this comp. Oh, is that a 2-star Scion? Yes. Lucky me. I'm kind of getting tired of it, so I'm trying to like flex off of something else. Maybe the Jinx one. Everyone's doing Jinx Jace reroll still, but I think Jinx Warwick reroll Zon Gunner vibe is the one. Especially with the Juggernauts, especially if you got like lucky with the Juggernaut traits, etc, etc. The augments really shaped the game for me, and I don't know how people used to play TFT without augments. I remember that. I've seen videos from the past. So yeah, look at me spending my gold. Cha-ching. What am I trying to find? I'm trying to find the 2-star Rise, I think. Girl, you should stop rolling. This is embarrassing. You're on candid camera now. Okay. See that flower popping up and it's healing my team? That's actually good. Sustain. See, look at Rise. Boom. Because I don't have redemption and this is the healing I'm gonna get. If I had redemption plus this, plus Hextech Gunblade. She's a party now. So yeah. Oh, I managed to beat that level 9. Yeesh. So the guy, you see that golden sparkle that just happened? I'm in the top 4, meaning you win. You get you win, but it's lower. If you're fourth place, you get 10 LP. If you're first place, you get around like 48, 41 LP. So considering I've only gotten 8 and 6 out of all the games I played this week. Or not this week, these past 2 to 3 days, it's a slay. You know, I would say it's a good win ratio for me. Um, sure, losing sucks, but you know, there's some people who are way more big brain than you, or luck based. There's some people who are really good at getting their what do you call this? There are still people that are getting, what's the word? There are English. There are still people. There are people who are getting better rolls than you. You effed up. Like even if I pivot to something else, someone does that too. Yeah. It pivots and pivots and pivots. And I think I'm out. And I got third place. Cha-ching, girl. Cha-ching. So let's see the final results. I don't know if I recorded that. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Dang, this loading is slow. Okay. So yes, as you can see, I was gold 4 by the time of this recording, but now I'm gold 2, 93 LP. Just doing this comp, you know. And I've dabbled into some of the comps. I know Demacia is good, but it's not for me yet because I need more practice. Noxus was good for a bit, but it wavered for me because I'm not knowledgeable with Noxus. But I've been doing this for the past 2 to 3 days now and it's still going on. But I might change it up a bit because I'm getting bored. But it's just so me, you know. This comp is so me. So you can see I went third place, which is honestly perfect. But yeah, that was the TFT comp. If you're new to TFT, maybe try this comp out, you know, and have fun if you're new. If you've been watching me for a while and this is your first TFT video in general and you see me play it, have fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, like it. If you don't dislike, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell for whenever I upload a new video. I am a VTuber who does, you know, variety content from League of Legends, Wild Rift, TFT maybe, and the other stuff I forgot. League PC, Wild Rift. I think I said it all. Join my Discord, link in the description below. Donate to my PayPal if you want to support the channel in the long run. I'm not monetized yet, so any type of donation will greatly support my channel in the long run. Follow me on Twitter at drcurvy_YT. I'm almost at 200 followers there. And follow me on Twitch at drcurvytv. In the chance that I get good with TFT, I might stream that because it's easy to set up rather than, you know, recording on, you know, setting up my Elgato and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.